giving you quite a bit of responsibility here, Glover. Leaving you what's left of the job interviews for the holiday village.
Try not to let it go to my head.
Would you rather mow the lawns?
Sorry.
Right. These are the CVs of the ones I think are worth hiring. They grovel enough. Off them work.
Sounds easy enough.
Have you seen Biff?
Not today, no.
I was wondering how Tara is. Her father died. You're just brimming with sympathy, aren't you?
About as much as she had for our Linda.
Well, I'll pass on your condolences.
Do what you like. Get on with this lot. Morning, Mrs. Marchant.
Hello, Roy.
People just don't know what to say to you nowadays.
They could ask me how I am.
But they don't care. They don't have to be nice to you because you're nobody.
Have you seen Tara?
Nope.
I need her signature. She promised to be in early.
Well, if that's what she promised, then
Thanks for your help.
my pleasure. Listen, Kim. About Tara.
Forget it. I wouldn't want to waste your precious time.
You let me sleep in. It is late.
Not really.
I can't believe it is nearly 10 o'clock.
I made some breakfast.
I do have staff for that.
Yeah, and I thought it would be nice to have breakfast, just the two of us.
I don't have time.
Come on, let's go back upstairs.
I should have been at home farm an hour ago.
You're not going to work today, surely?
Absolutely. Bring the car round. I'm going to take a shower.
I'll be off then.
Thanks, Marlon. It's been really busy this morning.
Not as busy as Eric will work me. He's a slave driver. I'm sick of it. Much rather work for you.
What can I say? He won't sell to me and he's up to something. He's as good as told me.
Well, he's got to sell to you. I mean, there's not much point having a wine bar without a licence to sell wine.
We're talking about Eric Pollard. You don't care about laws and licenses.
I just don't know what else to do.
Fight. Same as he would against you.
He scares me.
He's now but a bully.
You've nothing to worry about. I'm on your side.
Oh, we can all feel safe.
Ladies, Betty, morning to you.
Smile like that. Who's died?
Unfortunately, not you. Marlon, we have work to do. Come along.
Eric,
Yes, my darling?
what's going on?
Nothing? Why?
You're being very polite, considering.
Ah, have I ever been anything but?
Well, let's hope it can continue.
Your wish is my command.
I thought I told you to bring the car around.
Yes, Lady Oakwell. Go and do it right now, shall I, Mum?
I'm not in the mood, Biff. We're late.
I know what you're doing.
Yes, I'm getting dressed. Now turn away.
I'm well practiced in death. I know all the stages, all the variations. Best friend, wife, baby, and I know father too. First you get the winding, punch in the stomach, and it's like no pain you've ever felt before. Then comes stage 2, business as usual.
And what's stage 3? Sleep with Kelly Windsor?
Stage 3 is hit out of the ones you love.
Well, I appreciate your concern, Biff. But my family don't do mourning. It is considered beneath us.
Don't give me all that different worlds rubbish. You grieve just like everybody else does.
My father went to great pains to convince me I don't do anything like anybody else.
And last night, when you cried yourself to sleep, that didn't seem so different to me.
Well, now, I have business to attend to. So will you drive, or am I calling a cab?
I was expecting Chris Tate.
Yeah, but lucky for you, I'll be deciding who gets a job at Holiday Village.
Great, so you're going to give us the job then?
So fast.
But we're mates.
Look, Chris has pointed out he's given me quite a bit of responsibility here. I can't just abuse that by giving jobs out willy-nilly.
Roy,
What experience have you had?
Of cleaning chalets.
There's more to this job than cleaning chalets, Emma.
Look, Kirsty's outside. She's got the job. She'll vouch for me.
Look, I can't take the word of your best mate.
Then ask Jack or Sarah. Or Zoe. She likes me.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
You're doing great.
You reckon?
Of course.
Look, it's nothing personal. I've just got to ask these questions to everyone.
I know.
Get yourself up to Alder Village with the rest of them.
So I got the job?
Yeah. Come on.
Hiya.
Oh, no. Can't get rid of you, can I?
I'll get used to him because you'll be working the same shift.
I'm not sitting in the back. I will then.
I ain't got lurgy, you know.
Look, I don't care who sits in the back. Just get a move on, will you?
Hey, Roy!
The answer's no.
I haven't asked you anything yet.
You want a job?
Yeah, well, I thought you could put a word in for us with Chris Tate. I can clean out chalets. I can do that easy.
It's not up to Chris Tate, Butch. It's up to me.
Great. When do we start?
How about, never?
Thought we was mates.
Look, we are mates, Butch, but as mates, you wouldn't want me to lose my job, would you?
Of course not.
Well, that's what'd happen if I employed you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's great. Calling to see my brother for a cuppa and I spent half an hour staring at the floor.
I've been fending off some disgruntled clients.
How come?
Oh, something about a double booking for the shoot. They wanted to speak to Tara.
And she won't be in today.
Oh, I doubt it. Knowing Lady Tara, she'll need 4 days in the shade and plenty of Earl Grey.
Her father's died, Chris.
I know, but she's a dreadful drama queen.
Her father? And it wasn't that old.
Look, I'm covering her back while she's off.
Well, how very decent of you. I'm really very sorry about your father.
Yes, it's terrible news.
Thank you. I know how much it hurts losing your dad.
Biff was saying much the same. Where's Kim?
Oh, she's around somewhere.
Can we do anything?
I've never been asked that question so much. The window frames in the east wing are rotting. Perhaps you could see to those.
No, I meant...
Well, I know what you meant, and thank you, but no. I'll see you in the office when you've finished your break.
This'll be where all the tools of your trade are kept.
It's quite comfy. You enjoy a cuppa in here?
Yeah, it's usually where I hang out. Nobody notices you for hours.
Great.
Not that you're gonna have time for that, though.
Of course not, boss. You said we'll be working back at Pull, yeah?
Yeah.
I reckon you're a Baywatch now, do you? Yeah, right, David, have it off.
Yeah, and you're Pam Anderson without the looks, yeah?
See, it's gonna be a lot of fun up here with you lot. Come on.
You are too close. Back away from the vehicle. You have 5 seconds to retreat, or the alarm will sound.
Oh, Butch, go home.
I just want a job, mate.
Well, there's not a lot of chance of that when they're making cars that are smarter than you.
Look, sorry, mate, I can't help you. The point is, fish. Japanese fighting fish. Good am I?
I'm off. Right, me too.
Hang on a minute.
Marlon, you've got to explain what you're going on about.
They are beautiful fish, like such amazing colours. It's fantastic just watching them swimming about. But as soon as they see another gurumai, they attack. It's the nature. Even if they wanted to, there's no way they could not attack.
It's got me baffled.
Well, they've got to keep the fish in separate tanks. It's the only way.
And?
The tea rooms is the fish tank.
Well, I've often thought of it as a zoo.
Pollard is a Japanese fighting fish, and even if Kathy is an angelfish, she's still pretending to be a fighter.
I see.
So now, every time Pollard's in the same tank as Kathy, he'll fight. It's his nature. Gurumai.
I agree. I mean, he's bound to be planning something even now.
Right, so now we're on the same wavelength.
I think so, yeah.
So Kathy's going to be like the royal family.
Nah. No, you've lost me again.
You never had me.
Okay, but whenever a pheasant's shot, right, but ain't dead, some prince or princess has to come along and break its neck, all in the name of humanity. Well, Pollard is an injured pheasant.
Oh, I thought you were a Japanese fighter.
No, he's a bird, an injured bird. He's lost his licence. His business is in jeopardy. He's almost dead in the water.
Oh, fish again?
So, Kathy's going to be like a princess, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So, You both talk to Kathy, eh? Try and convince her to do whatever it takes to beat Paul, had you?
Oh, wow, we're happy, aren't we, love?
Thanks. Hey, I'm really glad we had this chat.
Back to alcohol?
I'll tell you when and where, OK? Where on earth have you been? Kim, look, it doesn't matter what you think of me privately, but if we're meant to be a partnership, then I expect you to pull your weight when I need you here. Now, you promised to be in early, and
Kim.
now you've just... My father has died. Nobody told me. God, Tara, you must think I don't believe it. You could have told me. You should have.
My father's dead.
I did try and tell you.
You didn't exactly go out of your way.
My father.
Are you okay?
He was a miserable beggar sometimes. I spent more time with Mrs. O'Flannery than with Mum and Dad.
Who?
The housekeeper. Dad was always out of the country.
Do you want me to take you home?
I fell off a horse once. And he scooped me up in his arms and he kissed me better. He kissed all the pain away. For ages I've been so angry with him. His affairs, his bullying. He used to be magic once.
Come here.
Hi. Hiya. Have you got a sec?
Yeah? What's up?
Well, you know we're stuck over at the wool pack.
Oh, yeah. Must be awful. Don't live there for a bit.
Yeah, well, it's driving me mad. But I can't go out anywhere because I'm skin. And the reason I'm skin is because Chris won't give me a job.
Why not?
Because I got sacked for nicking last year, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, I could really do with a cash cow.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, anything you can. He likes you.
Me and Chris are in the past.
I know, but come on. As a mate.
Well, I am a mate. This is too much to ask.
Oh, hello, Lynn. Kelly, any problems?
No. Everything's fine.
So you're not going to help me then?
Sorry.
Well, thanks for nothing.
What's that about?
What are you going to do with your first week's wages?
Dunno.
I'm going to hire a Russian hitman to kill Dean Adlington.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I suppose. He's such a kid, though.
Maybe, but quite cute.
Like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
I suppose.
What's up?
Nothing, why?
You're about as talkative as a monk.
Where's Sarah?
Dunno. She wasn't in when we came back from the holiday village.
Is that where you kids hang out now?
No. Got jobs there for the summer.
What?
It's all right. It's all legal, Mr. Sugden.
Well, I don't care if it's compulsory. You never thought of mentioning it to me or Sarah?
No, why?
Well, because the last we knew of the matter, come summer, you were off to Germany to be with your mum and dad where you belong.
I know, but...
No more buts, Emma. You're taking the mick.
I didn't mean to.
I don't want to hear it. When Sarah gets back, we'll ring your mum and dad.
All right, Mr. Grayson. Neville. I'll expect to see you later? Fine. Bye. Right. I'm off then.
Already? It's only 3 o'clock.
That's the benefits of being the boss, Butch. My days are as long or as short as I want them to be.
Yeah, same here. I'm my own boss.
Oh, yes. That's why you're skivvying for Mandy, right?
Hey, I've got several irons in the fire.
Yes, but the trick is to take one out now and then.
I do. I am. There's a chance of some work up at the holiday village. I've just got 1 or 2 problems to get over.
There are no problems. Only solutions. Bye.
I'm glad you called in.
Thanks.
I miss our chats.
That's not why I'm here, Chris.
But now that you are here, you...
No. I've come about Lynn.
Lynn? Lynn Hutchinson? She only had the nerve to come and ask for a job.
I know.
I don't employ thieves.
You employed me. I stole the money. I nicked it and told you it was Lynn. I wanted the job. I didn't care.
I see.
Well, in a way, Lynn was responsible for getting us together. She got the sack and you brought me to work here. Closer to you.
I remember.
Well, she shouldn't be blamed for what happened to us.
So that's what you came here for?
To ask you to give Lynn a job?
Tell her she starts tomorrow.
When Mr. Grayson arrives, come and tell me. What? Be on your best behaviour and you get a bonus. Mess it up, and I'll mess you up, Brenda.
Sure restaurant?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
What are you up to, Eric?
Me? Nothing. Just running a wine bar. My wine bar, while I still can.
In that case, I'll get going.
Oh, have a lovely evening.
Yes, you too, Eric.
Yes, I will. What's on the menu?
Exactly what you asked for.
Any problems?
Other than I'm 50 quid out of pocket.
50 quid?
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Mr. Pollard called me. My name's Neville Grayson.
Ah, Mr. Grayson, if you'll come this way.
Here we go. Action stations. Action stations.
Oh, Lynn, I was hoping you were...
No, just forget it, Kelly. Either you're my friend and you stick by me or you're a selfish cow. I think you made it pretty clear which you were this afternoon.
You start first thing.
Are you serious?
Yep, you got a job as a chalet cleaner. You'll be working with Kirsty.
Oh, that's brilliant, thanks. Oh, look, about what I just said.
Oh, forget it. We're mates, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Listen, do you want to come and join us?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, see him again?
Yes.
See him again, tell him, mate.
Terry?
Tights in the bathroom sink. Well, they're not mine. I've had enough. They have to go.
We'll just take them out and put them on radiator.
You know perfectly well I don't mean that.
Al, you can't chuck them out. They've nowhere to go.
You keep saying that, but it's all going to end in tears. Have you learned nothing from that nonsense with Viv Winter?
Yeah, I learnt that I didn't love her. I mean, that's what happens. You love someone and you stay with them. Or you don't and you don't.
A fine philosophy, I must say.
Yeah, well, this thing with Heather's different.
Well, I feel compromised. You're both under my roof, you're both working for me.
No, what you mean is that you're scared of extra work, in case we want the night off.
I didn't mean that.
Look, it's tough. But Joe lived and worked here, and I covered your shifts without complaining. You'll just have to lump it.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You warn me. You always warn me. But it'd be nice, just once, if you were to say, Terry, go for it. I'm right behind you.
Well, I will. When I think it.
Oh, goodness, you're spoiling me.
And it complements the meal like no other wine.
Oh, yes, I couldn't agree more. The cost is as impressive as the wine.
And the cost is none of your concern. The whole evening is on me.
So should we consider my main course, seeing as you're paying?
Well, it was the most expensive on the menu.
I know. That's what I mean. Pick something cheaper.
I wouldn't dream of it, Neville.
Again. Thank you.
No. Thank you for coming.
Your main course will be right outside.
Yes. You see, I'm a very charitable man.
My wife's on the board of a lot of charities. You should meet her.
Oh, I'd love to. Perhaps you'd bring her here one night, yes? Yes, you were saying about Egypt.
Yes, my wife and grandson. It was terribly exciting. I rode a camel.
Ah.
Well, sat in one, anyway. As we watched the sun glisten off the pyramids, Philly, my grandson, said the funniest thing. He said if the pyramids were filled with mummies, did that mean Egypt had the highest percentage of orphans?
He's ready for the main course. Who is he? I don't know. Pollard's really sucking up to him, though.
So, why is Marlon so concerned with you taking over the wine bar?
I promised him he could be the chef if he helped oust Eric.
Why did you do that?
I didn't. Well, I kind of did. Sort of, maybe.
Right. Well, I'm glad that we've cleared that up.
I thought he was joking, so I said I'd give him the chef's job if he got Eric out.
Well, he's taken you at your word.
Yeah, I know. And even though I can't completely trust him, he has done what he said. And yes, I do want rid of Eric.
Well, then get rid of him.
How?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I'll get the next one.
Cheers, Hey, how was the flick?
Brilliant.
That was all right.
Oh, the ending. Oh,
Wouldn't know. I can hear it for you crying.
I wish I could have come.
you'd have given Al a heart attack asking for the night off.
Hiya.
Hiya, love.
Hey, I've got some cracking news, Mum. What? Chris Tate's changed his mind. I'll start the holiday village tomorrow.
Great.
You are joking.
No, we're going to be chalet partners, so I can keep you in line.
Oh, you cow.
Kirsty.
So?
Can't I do just one thing without you interfering? I'm sick of you all breathing down my neck.
It's just a job, Kirsty.
Yeah, it's my job and you're ruining it.
Kirsty!
I'll get stuffed, the lot of you.
Why don't you play Dad and sort it out?
Why don't you just stay out of it?
That was delicious, from start to finish.
Meal's not over yet.
Oh, I couldn't. I'm full. What's that?
Call it a doggy bag. Take it home. Enjoy it later.
What's in it?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It doesn't even exist. I think you'll agree that I've treated you very well. Like a true friend.
I don't know you, Mr. Pollard. Until you phoned me yesterday, I'd never heard your name before.
You're an ex-JP and you're now on the licensing bench. I'm about to have my license taken off me. Of course you know my name.
I see.
You can't take my license, my business away. It means everything to me.
You're trying to bribe me.
Bribery. Such an emotive word. What I'm saying is let me run my business and nights like this will be a regular occurrence.
Thank you for a wonderful meal.
Well, thank you for coming. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, yes, very soon. At a license hearing, when I'll do my damnedest to make sure you never get another license as long as you live.
What?
I've never taken a bribe in my entire life. I'm not about to start with someone like you.
My money?
What money? It doesn't exist. But the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals will appreciate your kind gift.
Sick animals?
Appropriate, don't you think? Be sure to wear your best suit next week, Mr. Pollard. It might impress me, but I doubt it.
Another satisfied customer, Harry.
What have I done?
What?
My license, I'll never get it back now.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm ruined. Ruined, do you understand?